Incoming, sir. Location looks to be Central Indiana. Fire up those sirens, Sergeant. Brian K. Morris. He came without warning.
Seconds.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Oh my God, Brian, you trollop. Undressed as you are. Oh, you're really not dressed. Holy cats, what was I thinking? There we go. That's more like it. Let's really, dropped it. Let's really make this festive now. All right. Superman colors for the last show of No Warning. The last show this year. Yeah, we're taking next week off. It's not necessarily that I want to, because I generally broadcast on the holidays, as you know from my checkered history. But oh, my hair! Oh my goodness, my sideburns are all wild. Oh goodness, goodness! I must look a fright. I am sorry I offend your eyes, people. But anyway, next week we will be taking Christmas Day off, and we hope you all have a merry one. But also, just want to put this out there that we will be back, probably be broadcasting on the 1st of January. I'm not sure. Depends on what Cookie has planned for me. You know how that goes. But anyway, I'm Brian K. Morris, publisher, editor, writer, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant, and the author of many fine, super fine books such as Major Marjorie, and of course, The Terrors. Brand new, just came out from Rising Tide Publications, and this thing's been selling very well. Thank you very much, everyone. I do appreciate that, and so does Cookie. We're getting her closer to getting her out of her current 9 to 5 that way. But anyway, it's available now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and many quality bookmongers. I'm told it's also on overdrive.com, which is a service that ties into your libraries, much like Hoopla. And we're still under consideration for Hoopla. We're in the queue there. But anyway, it's doing very, like I said, the book's doing very well. We thank everyone for your kind attentions to it. And also, if anyone has a book-related podcast or comic book-related podcast, I would love to be on your show. I get a number of people who say, hey, Brian, can I be on your shows? Well, now's the time to reciprocate, okay? Anyway, if you would like me on your show, let me know. Maybe we can schedule something, all right? As it is, I am going to be on the... I will be on Steven Zimmer and Holly and everybody. I'm going to be on their podcast. I will be putting that on my Facebook page this coming week. I think I'm going to be on the 27th, I believe it is, of this month. But anyway, please check us out on risingtide.pub. And if you see across the crawl across the board there that we are available on Amazon. Let me get the yeah, there we go. I've got the address right there. Copy. And let's see. All right. And we're going to put that. Let's see. Oh, I need to get on Facebook or on YouTube. Anyway, let's get to your comments here. Oh, first, no, I'll take it back. We have got to pay homage to our wonderful people at Patreon. Patreon is a monthly subscription service where you can support your favorite creators directly with an affordable monthly stipend. And even $1 a month will get you 2 blogs a week from me. We've got a couple of quizzes this week. Totally self-indulgent. How much do you really know about me? How much do you want to know? So check us out. We put down our views and what else we got going on. We got some special rewards for some of our higher tier people that we're finally able to pay off on soon. And if you want to see your name on this card here, and I'm sure you do, then please join us at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And we want to thank these people sincerely because each and every one of them are helping the rising tide move forward and helping out with a lot of expenses that we incur because publishing ain't cheap if you do it right. So anyway, please consider being one of my Patreon patrons. And also, super thanks to the one, the only Jeffrey Hayes and Plasma Fire Graphics when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. Have you worked on this book? I've worked on this book for about 2 years. In fact, my Patreon people got to read the first draft of it before anyone else. And we have revised it and made it even better for you, the public. But anyway, look at this cover here. Is that not spectacular? Holy cats. I talked to somebody over the weekend. They do book reviews, and I said, would you be willing to let me send you a copy? And I would welcome your honest opinion. And they said, yeah, that cover is striking. We want that. And so, yeah, we've got several people that are going to be reviewing this book. And if, if you want your book to look this good, then you need to contact Jeffrey Hayes at plasmafiregraphics.com. Also, check out his Facebook page where you can see many samples of his works and works in progress. And then go to plasmafiregraphics.com, not enough coffee yet, and check out other samples and contact him about his indie creator-friendly pricing. All right, and he's great to work with. I cannot tell you how much joy just being his friend has brought me, and we are proud to tell you that he is great, and you should get on his schedule too for your book. All right, he's very affordable, great to work with, and you just can't ask for more talent than what this man has, and it's a lot. So check it out. That's Plasma Fire Graphics when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And now we have got a bunch of comments that we are delinquent on. So let's see who was first this morning. Let's scroll upward. And the first one is Stormgate Press's honcho himself, Charles F. Millhouse, stormgatepress.com. Good morning to you, Charles. Hope you and Marianne had a great weekend. Look forward to talking to you soon. And the dumpster is now on fire. The show is starting. That's right. That's right. When it's kind of like when I'm cooking, when the fire alarm goes off and you hear the sirens pull up, you know dinner's ready. Anyway, everyone's saying hello to each other. And Rad Publishing, good morning, you freaky people. Oh, he's got us pinned here. Rick, how you doing, my friend? Check out Rick Bradley on Amazon. He's a great writing talent there. And Universal, your YouTube is giving me grief. I'm sorry, Damian Walbrennan. Again, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. You and Lauren, I love you guys so much. And everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. And Charles Millhouse says, oh, on Christmas break now, back in full publishing mode. Yes. And I'm hoping to have something to you, Charles, by a week from today at the latest. Okay, we just finished the first draft last night, and we're going to start editing today. All right, and everyone's saying hello, 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 and Brian, hello, Damian. And the one thing I dislike about the Morning Sun, says Carl Wisman, it shows how dusty my keyboard is. I suppose I gotta write something later. Yeah, get some fingerprints on that keyboard of yours, Carl. Everybody's waiting for some more mad gas or cheerleader, my friend. And wow, became half dressed. Yeah, you don't. And the thing is, you're not sure if I'm still not fully dressed. Okay, Charles Millhouse says, Brian, not being dressed on your show will get you booted off of YouTube. There are many times I have shown up with no pants on. I'm deadly serious about it. This sign is up here for a reason, you know. And I have to say that I actually did the Star Chamber, which was the name of the podcast I was trying to pull out of my head earlier. One night I just come out of the shower and I was getting ready to go to bed. Then I realized I was appearing on there. And so I just dried myself off, went to the living room and did the podcast over my phone. It is only audio, so nobody can see what I was doing. So I have actually done one podcast naked. So there's an image you won't be able to unhear. Anyway, and good morning to Michaela Jade. Mwah. Michaela has been kicking Boutte on her current work. She's also re-editing her older stuff in the Warriors series, and I am indescribably proud of this young lady. And Michaela, I will see you at the top of the hour, I promise. At least you know where I'm at. Anyway, please check out her books available on Amazon and other fine vendors. And Don Doulos, I appear in BKM Get Stressed. We can arrange for it going the opposite way. Dawn, just say the words like, I love you, Brian. Anyway, Dawn, I do love you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better. And everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. And your S is showing. Yeah. It's not S. It's a symbol of hope. Like, I hope I'm wearing pants today. And everyone's saying hello. And taking Christmas off, did I approve this? I forgot to run it by the committee here. The Dark Pope of the Church of the Rising Tide and lowering taxes does not do this holiday. Let's see what Cookie says. We'll just pretend today is the final day. But we'll see if Cookie wants her man candy to sleep in or something like that. So anyway, and Adrian Gambit, glad to see you here. I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday. I hope you do too, my friend. One more week till Christmas. And yes, I was at the post office today. I meant to mail out all my packages on Saturday, and I felt so proud of myself. I got it done. And I got to the post office 5 minutes after they closed. I forgot we live in a post-COVID world, and there's a new normal. Because as long as I've lived here, the post office would stay open later on Saturday and even keep Sunday hours to accommodate people. But I guess labor being what it is these days, they couldn't do it. But anyway, Adrian, I'm glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. Omniverse Link says, geez, how come every spelling error I make is in a room full of writers? I wasn't going to say anything, Damien. And worse, you're in the room with a number of editors. That's the worst part. Anyway, everyone's saying hello. And Brian, I invite you to be on the Green Room show any Friday night. Yeah, I do feel the urge every now and then to return. I've been so busy getting stuff done. Maybe this Friday, Carl, I will, because I did set myself up on the Discord room. So anyway, winter solstice is December 20th. We celebrate that here. It will be a night of fires and feasts. And you also need to get the books to MJ Books to be reviewed. That's right. MJ Books is a brand new service run by my darling here. And you can get your books reviewed by an honest-to-God writer, somebody that's actually in the trenches with you. And I'm telling you now that I'm going to have this reviewed by them. Now, the thing is, this is also, for you writers, this is a great, an opportunity to learn, all right? Get some feedback from an established published author, and in many cases, a real editor. And also, it is an opportunity where you can pull quotes from it, and you can post it, like, say, on your Amazon page, your Goodreads page. You can mine this for endorsement, like an endorsement of your work. And it's very reasonable, like $25 for a whole book. And also that she's moving into reviewing individual comic book issues at a reduced price, not to $25, but a reduced price depending on the page count, and also graphic novels. All right, keep that in mind, comic creators. So anyway, contact author MichaelaJ.com for more information. All right, and yes, I will be getting that book to you. Plus, I got a couple bottles of hooch here I need to put in your hooch cabinet. Anyway, Damien, it's a good thing Adonna wasn't here. She jumped all over your errors. I get that. I have learned to be tolerant of others in that regard. And some minor blah news is Rad Publishing. Trying to save as much money as I can to get back on track bills and bank account wise. R&D Gaming will be on a hiatus for the time being. Got to cancel StreamYard and stuff. Understood, my man. You can always get back on. And doing the grown-up thing is very, very admirable. And of course, you've got us in your corner, buddy. You know that. And if we can do anything to help you, also promote your books, dude. Get some income in from your writing. All right. And yes, Michaela and Donna will stay up all night on the 20th. I don't know that I will. But and that's only 2 days from now, so keep that in mind, friends. And not this early with Deuce. Donna, Carly, mwah, good to see you, Donna. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Everyone's saying hello. And sorry, Rick, but it's priorities. Yeah, seriously. Well, it's like when I lost my job almost 12 years ago. Can you believe it? 12 years ago. That we came to a conclusion of, really we could live without cable. And I was surprised to find out that I actually could. Because I'm one of those kids that was raised on TV. Being considerably older than everyone here, and I'm talking about the planet. TV was a treat. Nowadays TV is like an appliance, like a toaster. You've got to have a toaster. You've got to have a TV. You've got to have, a computer in your home. But I come from a time when televisions were expensive. I mean, relatively expensive. And when you had one, people would come over because they were still kind of a novelty. People would come over to your house and watch TV just to see things move in your home. And TV is quite different back then. Far different than it is now. Not saying it's better, but it's different. And that's TV was something really special and precious to us. And, we treated it as such. And so I come from that generation when TV was a novelty and we watched as much of it as we could suck up. Plus, before the age of videotape and recording, electronic recording, you had to watch the show when it came out. You didn't get a delayed broadcast. You didn't get a chance to rerun it. You hope that show was popular enough to last the rest of the year so that you could watch it again later in the summer or watch unsold pilots. Because I remember some of them like Tarzan in New York. There was another one, a detective show with Rowdy Roddy Piper and Jesse Ventura that was really quite good. And I remember one, it was, I'm a big fan of the original Avengers, not the, Endgame guys, but Steed and Peel, especially Peel. And there was one time there was a show called Escapade, the American Avengers. It was written by the main showrunner, Brian Clemens, and starred Granville Van Dusen and Morgan Fairchild. And you can see, I can find the opening to it on YouTube, but they only ran the one episode. I'd love to get a copy of that one day. I have not found it yet anywhere. So if anyone has a link to the full episode, not the introduction, but the full episode, I would love that. If you ever run across it, don't drop what you're doing now. But anyway, yes, it's priorities there. And battery powered candle instead of fires cats. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know that they would adhere to your religious adherence like you would. What religion are cats? That's a good question, right? Anyway, 5 cats squeed on Doulos is beside herself. But am I going to start working on the next Eden Falls book? Maybe you'll get to confirm Marvin's fate. Granted, being buried alive lends itself to one fate, but you never know. Stay tuned. Rick, that's what I love hearing from you, man. When in perilous times, you must create. And Charles Millhouse, I can't wait for you all to see Jeffrey Hayes cover for the Captain Hawkland at War. Oh, I bet that's a honey. I bet that is a true honey. And I'm having fun writing Captain Hawkland right now. I really enjoy that character. And Dawn, I could not find Kiddo this morning, but I sit at my desk and hear this piteous mule. She is hiding in my office. She is Ninja Cat. And Rad Publishing says, Carl, this whole adult is BS. He's declaring it to be bullshit. And I don't blame you. I do too. And she will come around, says Dawn Doulos. And well, yeah, Rick, I had 44 years of adulting. Now I'm retired and I'm over it. And Rick Bradley is hugging Carl. And Carl's getting the crowbar to separate the two. And good morning, friends. Grant Laggard. Mwah, glad to see you. Hope you and Angie are doing well. And Nicholas Anthony Tucker. Good morning. Merry Christmas, Brian. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. And be sure, folks, to run over to this man's channel. After you watch this show, whether it's live or on the rerun, and we love you rerun people, we really do. But check out Nevermind the Furthermore, vastly improved edition with Nicholas Anthony Tucker. And then at 11 o'clock Eastern time, go over to the Indie Comics Network on YouTube and Facebook and watch the Monday and Friday show at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central with Nita Lanning and Daphne Lage. Great conversation on indie creation. You will get a lot from it. And plus, I love those ladies so much. Charles Millhouse says, speaking of packages, Brian, you and Cookie have one coming from Marianne and I. Well, thank you. And you've got a card coming your way. We just didn't get into the gift thing this year for some reason. Of course, things were a little tight, but yeah, we'll make it up to everyone later. But anyway, thank you, Carl. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone here. And Grant Lakers relaxing today. I was so busy this weekend trying to make as much money as possible before things die after Christmas. Hey, dude, I will tell you from my days as a former back issue vendor, try to get something the last week of December. I'm certain the week of like from Christmas to New Year's, if you can get any shows in during that time, which you could do on the New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. But anyway, New Year's Eve would be great because I did a couple of shows years ago in Indianapolis. I couldn't make change fast enough because people had money left over from Christmas sometimes, or they got money from Christmas. Just saying. But anyway, Grant is saying hello to everybody, and Charles is saying hello to Grant, and it's going around. And good morning to Eric S. Hawkins, the Pro Slayer. How you doing, Eric? I hope you and your family had a great weekend. I hope you have a great Christmas, brother. I love you, man. And I did get my like on here early. Hint, hint. Yes, Carl. There are approximately, let me check. There are 14 as we're watching this, 14 people watching us on YouTube, one person on Kathy Jackson's books, and one at Twitch. Now, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, please give me a like. If you've enjoyed any part of the show or plan to in the future, just takes a second and it helps this show. It helps this network. It helps everyone because it gets some messages out, makes us more discoverable. And I've got a book out that needs to get copies bought. So anyway, thank you, Carl, for that reminder. So anyway, the Eric Hawkins has entered the room, glad to say. And I worked a concert, a church service, and a college graduation this weekend. By the end, I was so tired, my legs were starting to shake. Grant, wow, dude, you were busy, brother. Man, you deserve a day off. You do. And we're supposed to like this? Oh, I suppose. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, well, you can like the show. You don't necessarily have to like the host. I'm just an accidental byproduct of what's going on here. And hey, Grant's got the proper amount of respect. And Michaela Jade says, Michaela Jade would have screenwriter come up. There we go. Yep, $25, and you get a cover to blurb editorial type review. There you go. And good morning, Facebook user. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. And I know who this is. Okay, and no, I hope Aunt Donna doesn't look out the window now because white flakes are falling outside. Let's hope it's dandruff. White flakes falling outside, I would also think might be a reenactment of the Great Depression, the early days of that. But anyway, that was in bad taste, Brian. But anyway, yeah, I noticed that I was coming back from the post office and noticed that there's stuff in the sky that I don't like. So I don't think we're supposed to get. Here we're not even supposed to get a tenth of an inch. So, and I got to go back out on it later. So I'm really hoping it doesn't get serious. But anyway, stay safe, everyone who's in the middle of this. And I thought that was Jessica Johnson of Heroes for Kids out of Perryville, Missouri. Also, Heroes for Kids convention happening in July. And I'm going to get that paperwork to you this week. I've got it. I've had it done for about a week. I just haven't sent it in yet. And poor Grant, don't hurt your health. Yeah, seriously, I agree. And told you so. I told you so, Whitman, dude. Uh-oh. And don't look, Ethel. She's about to get flashed. And Heroes for Kids Comic-Con 2024, July 21st, 20th, and 21st at heroesforkidscomiccon.org. I will be there 2 whole days. And too late. I already been incensed. That's better than being outraged. And yes, between all the movies, I have games, YouTube, and writing projects. I can stay busy. Well, good. You're probably like me that if an idle mind is the devil's playground, you're Disneyland, dude, just like me. So anyway, hoping people see the sarcasm in my bad grammar. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Donna, that is this a case of physician heal thyself? But anyway, Teresa, good morning, Teresa. Mwah, I haven't had a chance to say hello to you this morning. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Brian. Windy day here in K-Land. Hope everyone has a great morning. You too. Everyone's saying hello to Teresa. And okay, who got Brian on a nostalgia tour? Oh, I try not to. Carl, I'm trying to look ahead rather than behind me. I can't remember. I think it was, I want to say it was Satchel Paige used to say, never look behind you. You don't know what's catching up. So anyway, Teresa is saying hello to everyone, and they said hello to her. And cats are the best religion. They worship themselves. The Egyptians were right in line with that. Grant is correct. As usual, I've been trying to start a cult based on my cats. They're definitely charismatic enough. Anyway, Emma Peel did much to establish my standards in female perfection. Oh my God, yes. Diana Rigg, yes. She was an attractive woman. And her daughter, Rachel Sterling, comes by it honestly, too. And yeah, Emma Peel. For those of you who don't know, Emma Peel was the name of one of John Steed's companions. Steed worked for the British government as a spy. And he would recruit people to help him in his adventures. And one time, Honor Blackman had left. She had played the part of Dr. Kathy Gale. She went to do Goldfinger, I believe. No, Thunderbolt. She was in one of the Bond films as Pussy Galore. And so she left to do the films, and so they needed a new woman to replace Kathy Gale on the Avengers TV show in Great Britain. And I think it was the costume lady was writing down what to look for in the next companion, and said they had to have male appeal to attract the men out there. And she wrote it down as M for male appeal. And then she got to looking at it, Emma Peel. Emma Peel. And so that's how they got the name for it. And she spent about 2 or 3 seasons on the show. Then she moved on, and they got Linda Thorson to replace her. But yeah, she awakened a love of leather, let's say, in my own mind. So anyway, everyone is saying hello, and hey, Nick, keep it PG rated. Yeah, leave the X-rated stuff to me, because I'm the one with the F-bomb. Anyway, thank you, Damien and Lauren. And of course, I'll have to fit the writing into breaks from reading The Terrors by some guy that wears a fez and a great cover by Plasma Fire Graphics. That's a ringing endorsement right there. And I hope you enjoy it. I really do. And I urge anyone who has or is reading the book, please leave me a review. I really would be grateful, seriously. And I have hopes for this book. I have aspirations. Plus, I'm already starting to come up with the plot for the sequel, which is quite interesting. We may be working on that come the new year. We've got some things we've got to get off our plate already. But in fact, I think I've been told by my pimp in the other room, she's not here, but she will be. She'll know, she hears everything, that January is going to be editing month, because I want to get one project. In fact, I was going to start the show off, and since I have you all here and I'm way behind anyway, what are you proudest of getting? I wanted to have this question: what are you proudest of getting done in 2023, and what is your goal, your main goal for 2024? I got a lot of work done, but I think this, and I have another book in the hopper with another publisher. Getting those done are my goals of the year, and I'm like I said, I'm very proud of The Terrors. I think it may be one of the best things I've ever written. And if you enjoyed Skyman, I think you'll enjoy this too. What do I hope to get done next year? I will get some editing done. One of the editing things is going to be Doc Saga. I'm hoping to start in January. I also have a audio book that I've sat on for years, and I just kept getting distracted. I am going to get that done this year. Plus, we're going to be setting up the audio book for this as well. So, and we got a whole bunch of like big plans and little plans, hoping to get at least 2 novels written this coming year. And we just got a lot of we're gonna get some stuff off our plate, but we're gonna have fun doing it. And you get to follow us because we're gonna be here as many Mondays as we can, maybe other days too, here on No Warning. All right. And Lulu is running a sale, 10% off your favorite books. Check out Carl Wisman and Donna Carlene, both of whom publish on Lulu.com. And now's a good time to get 10% off their fantastic books. I'm not just a friend, I'm a fan. And Grant, says Dawn, I thank you, Michaela. I appreciate that. I have the tendency to be attracted to certain cults. Okay. And good morning to Willow Schuyler of Schuyler Production. Mwah! Good morning, everyone. And I saw your cosplay as Santa. That was fantastic. I would welcome you to come down my chimney anytime. I've always got milk and cookies for you. And everyone say hello to Willow, and we love you, Willow. Willow, everybody put in a link to your stuff. All right, this is Christmas coming. Put in a link to your books. Put a link to your broadcast. Let's get those plugs in. Get the power strip ready. And do you watch cult documentaries on Netflix, Dawn? Angie and I are addicted to them. I saw one. I'll have to find the name of the guy. I just discovered him, but it's something like Bomber Man, or something like it. But he does some deep dives on some really dangerous cults in recent history. That was fascinating. And he does like an hour or two per show. Right now, I'm watching what he's doing on copyright and on infringement and plagiarism on YouTube, and it's about almost 4 hours long. I'm about a quarter of the way through it. It's fascinating. It really is. This guy really puts together some good stuff. And everyone say hello to Willow, and good morning to everyone that Dawn missed, and long time no chat. Well, I'm always glad to see you, Willow. You brighten up my day by being here. Hope you're doing well. And I've been known to true crime is interesting. That's true. And here she is, Parallax Spectre. Leah, how you doing? I like the host and don't like the show. I understand it. Well, you've got your priorities a little skewed, my darling. But it's good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And Grant is sucking up properly. I like the host and the show, and I like you too, Grant. And Nick Tucker says, well, we'll be seeing BCam and Carl and Don at the IndieCD.con in Fowler on February 24th. Yes, we will. Be sure to promote that, because a lot of people are not going to know what that is, the Indie CD thing. They might think it's a music festival, so we need to promote that and let them know there's books to be had. And Parallax is getting greeted by Carl. Nick, if it snows that day, I may have to bag Aunt Donna to get her there. I understand that. And no snow here yet, thankfully. I'm waiting for Raziel to get dropped off to me so we can spend the day together. Oh, that's fantastic, Rick. That is great to hear that. And Nick understands. And I sent you a link to the show you want, Escapade. I love you, Parallax Spectre. Thank you. I love that show because this is back in the day. Now, you won't remember. You're just a wee slip of a thing. But, like during the summer, a lot of the networks would run shows that never made it to series, but they filmed like a pilot episode, and we called it Unsold Pilots. And a lot of times you saw a lot of really good stuff that you just normally wouldn't see. And what is it? I remember one time there's at least a couple of attempts to bring Sherlock Holmes into the present. That now they do. Now they do it with like Elementary and the Benedict Cumberbatch series. But you saw a lot of weird stuff, and you had to watch it, everything. And also about 4 very unfortunate attempts to adapt Faulty Towers to American TV. It just did not work. Even when they used the same scripts. But no, thank you, Parallax Spectre. I love you. If that's the one, you've made my day. You have, sweetheart. And Linda Thorson helped me get interested in auburn-haired beauties. I hear you there. I mean, I loved Emma Peel. She was my first Avenger, because I don't remember anything before Emma Peel being broadcast in America on ABC. I saw her. I saw Linda Thorson and the New Avengers. I loved the New Avengers. In fact, I like the New Avengers better than I like the original Avengers series. With Purdy as portrayed by Joanna Lumley. I was madly in lust with her for a long time. and Gareth Hunt, who played Mike Gambit. It was a great, great show. But yeah, Linda Thorson. Oh yeah. Anyway, hi, Grandpa Carl, says Parallax Spectre, and Carl laughs maniacally. And actually, 2023 can bugger off, says Red Publishing. 2024 better be a better year. I'm bound determined to have books out. Good. Get Eden Falls started up again, maybe a book of short horror stories. Also, Rick, talk to me before you publish. I am liking Draft to Digital so far, and it may be a good fit for you, just to let you know. And Michaela Jade says, I'm proudest of getting Vengeance done and Trust reworked. Next year, I have 3 ghost projects that will be published and a new cowboy western romance book. That's awesome. And I know I'm going to be there for all of it, Michaela. Looking forward to it. And I'm the proudest in 2023 is Evolution Man Year 2. That's on my real close to right now pile of I got to read this because I love the first one. That was so good. As for 2024, I'll be publishing Captain Hawkland or The Lost Adventures of Captain Hawkland Volume 2. And I hope I'm not holding one of those projects up. Like I said, I'll have something for you hopefully in a week. And Carl Winston says, if you want to find any of Donna's books on Lulu, be sure to mark show adult content for her best books. Yeah. The Seduction of Lily Monroe is an awesome book. It really is. I enjoyed it a lot. And speaking of somebody I enjoy a lot, there's Molly Daniels. Mwah, Molly, how you doing, sweetie? Good morning. Just popping in and say hi. We'll be in total cookie baking mode the next 2 days. Cookie's going to get baked? Oh, and she never told me she even likes such stuff. She doesn't even like cigarettes. What? Anyway. Oh, edibles. Okay. No, not edibles. Excuse me. Molly, I love you. Well, hope you're having a great day so far. And good morning, Brian and friends. I'm late today. Worked late on writing projects and 2 pots if coffee behind. Yes, it's me, Kelly Austin. Kelly Austin, the one and only. Check out her Atomic Stories coming soon. And there's probably going to be a story by someone you know with a brand new character he created just for her. Anyway, Kelly, and by the way, Kelly, your package is in the mail. I know Kelly is very interested in my package. So anyway, thank you, Kelly. I love you. Glad you're here. And I hope to start writing Origin Exodus Book 3 of the Origin Trilogy in 2024. I'm hoping to complete Volcana 2. And I definitely want to get another terrors book started at least. So I've got to firm up my plans for 2024. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I gotta get those from you. I don't think I have those yet. And good job, Michaela, says Carl Winston. Yes, seriously. So am I invited to Indie CD? Molly, yes, you are. Contact Nick Tockert, or Nick Tockert will talk it up on his show. Never mind the furthermore, 10 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Nicholas Tockert and the Historical Fencing Guild channels on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, you are. And it's like $20, or sometimes you can get in on like a sale rate or something. But it's kind of like they call it a wallet where you can list all the stuff you do, and it's cross-referenced so that if people are looking for, say, a writer, they look and they'll find your name alongside me and Nick and several other people, or if they're looking for an editor or whatever, it's all there. So, and I'm a member. I've got to get all my information to Joe. I know. Anyway, Skylar Production says, if you want to watch me being spicy, you should watch the latest episode of Cryptid Crunch. Darling, goodbye, everyone. I gotta go watch Willow. I have not seen that one yet. It sounds like I must watch that. I will do that. Thank you, Willow. I like you, Spicy. I like you any way you are. And thanks, Carl, is Michaela. Spicy Willow. Oh, yeah. Yes, she was, but we love her. No, she was, and we love her. It's not, don't make it sound like it's despite her spiciness that we like her. We like her because she is spicy. Let's get that straight. And yep, this is Carl Witzman and Jamie Harbert. Thank you, Jamie, for being here. I haven't had time to reply to your DM. I'm so sorry. I plan to do that soon. I got one more page done on my Iron Highlander. That's great. That looks good, though. That's really good. And here's someone I have not said hello to. New proud father, Mike Jimmy Lordship de Bruin. Mwah! So glad to see you, brother. What's up, lovelies? It's so good to see you. How are you doing? How's the family? Seriously, how are you? And Jamie Harper says, hope you're doing well. I am manic as heck today. It's not just the coffee. I got my Packages mailed for Christmas, thank goodness. I have a brand new book that just came out, and I'm very excited, and I've got a couple people that have asked to review it, which is really exciting. So if anybody's got any new pulp reviewers that they think would like it, there's one who's not going to get the book. There's one who's not going to get a book. I'll tell you why later. Anyway, is that Mike Jimmy? Yes, it is. Wow is the word. And I've been missing too many of these, but then again, life has been upside down. Dude, you just had a wee one. You're entitled to ignore me. We know we are in your heart as you are in ours, Mike Jimmy. And everyone saying hello and morning new daddy. Understandable daddy. It's somehow calling someone daddy has a lot more gravitas when Dawn calls me daddy. But anyway, and Mike Jimmy's giving the love to Dawn. And my data says I'm thrilled my Angels, Demons, time travel story is finished and it's getting good buzz. Next up is finishing my Rockstar story and writing my Paranormal Preacher. If I can figure out where it's going, that's what the outline is for. But then again, I had an outline for my Captain Auckland story, and I can't say that the ending is kind of the same, but we got there in a different way. But anyway, and he said, "Firm up." Yeah, I sure did. It's not difficult, but it is hard. Anyway, Lowe's and Aurora moved in yesterday. We're officially a little family living together, stuck in between a million boxes with books in them. Isn't that great? Oh, Mike Jimmy, I am so happy for you. I really am. I think that is fantastic, and I think that little one of yours is going to have some great parenting ahead of them. And firm, and on Universal Link says, I'm finally releasing Realmer X in 2024 in the Infinite Worlds of the Omniverse. There may be no beginning, but there will be one for our hero, Jared Overfox, and his holographic companion, Ivy. I hope I pronounced that right, but that sounds cool. That sounds cool, Damien. Yes, definitely. And not the green room. Yes, that's true. This is definitely not the green room. Oh, Lord. Anyway, let's see. Oh, there we go. And Alex Creations. I'm going to be at Indie CD. A wild Alec appears. Hi, Alec. How you doing? Good morning. And yeah, Carl, good timing. And Don Dula says, oh, Mike Jimmy, congrats. Life will never be the same, but it will be much better. Agreed. Everyone say hello to Alec and congratulating Mike Jimmy. And they're saying hello right back, each and every one of them. And congrats, Damien. Yeah. And hope to see everyone in Nevermind the Furthermore in a few minutes. It's cool. Everybody, yes, we're going to be hastening to get out of here in about 2-3 minutes. And yep, I was already over there and saw Brian was live. Well, Alec, I'm glad you came over here. Thank you. I appreciate that. And someone's calling me to tell me I'm on the air. And loving the glasses, Brian. Interesting voice of colors. Yes, I premiered these. It's a thing called Pair Eyewear. And what it is, you get a base set of glasses, and they can grind the frames for you. Or I have my own optometrist grind these. And then you get like little magnets, little clip-ons. And this is the Superman one. They have various comic book related ones. Cookie has a beautiful pair of Cookie Monster glasses. Different styles, different fandoms, different seasons, holidays. It's at Pair, P-A-I-R, eyewear.com. And I think they do overseas shipping. So you might check them out. Mike Jimmy. But yeah, and I've got a really nice pair of sunglasses too, because the first pair of sunglasses I've owned in about 20 years. Because I didn't want to buy a set that were like a regular set, because it's just a hassle. But this way I carry just these little thin things, and I'm protected from the sun's rays. But anyway, I'm glad you like them, man. I'm really happy that you do. Kelly Austin says, Brian, no more delays on Bishop Kincaid Volume 1 Edition 2. Drafted Digital is helping me get it ready. Excellent. February 2024. And yes, I chose the February date due to ISBN numbers and money. That is cool. And someone saying, hello, Charles. And Mike Jimmy says, don't forget to leave that like and show your love for the Epic Fizz, man. My friend, thank you so much. That means so much to me. And oh my gee, that's awesome. I'm glad you like him, Mike Jimmy. And you might see about getting a pair. And seeing Brian in person is always an honor and a horror show. Joke on the horror show. I believe the proper term is I'm a show. But anyway, Alex, thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you at the convention in February, my friend. And Don Dula says, hey, Kelly over there. And hello from Charles F. Millhouse. And Drafted Digital will be publishing the Atomic Stories Anthology and the Werewolves in London. And Amazon can take a flying leap into a volcano. I'm with you. And somebody really wants me. Can you hear somebody's trying to get a hold of me? So I better get off of here and see if I need to talk to somebody. Oh, no, it's an alarm. Excuse me. Michaela, that's my alarm. I thought somebody was trying to call me. That's my old ringtone. And hello, Charles, again from Kelly Austin. I'm glad to see you guys talking. Anyway, we're glad to see you guys talking. And remember, folks, we're going to clear this out. When we're done here, please go to the Nicholas Talker channel on YouTube or on Facebook, and also the Historical Fencing Guild on YouTube, and go over and watch Nevermind the Furthermore with Nick Talker at 10 o'clock Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. Central. Great interactive conversation just like this. And yes, and Kelly, miss talking to you. Oh, yeah. I talk to her frequently. She's great. And Cracks the Whip. That's right. We have work to do. We have a world to win, darling. And I'm going to be editing this morning, so I will see you in a few minutes. I promise. Michaela and I have been helping each other with some word sprints, and it's really been paying off. And then just open the tab to Nick over here and just flow along to the next show. Check that out. Check out that link and go to see Nick at 10 a.m. And then at 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday and Friday, go to the Indie Comics Network and talk to Daphne Leish and Nita Lanning. We love those ladies, and they will love you back, and we get to watch. But anyway, yeah, I'm the only one on Nick's channel chat right now. Well, we're going to fix that. I want everyone to abandon me. We're just going to keep this as, first of all, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. And once again, my name is Nowhere. Thanks at Facebook. No, what you have to do, Kelly, is every now and then you have to go to the StreamYard page and just check, just go there, and then it will allow you to be seen here. I don't know why that is. Okay. So anyway, Dawn's abandoning me. Dawn, I love you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better, and hope to see you soon in person. And anyway, we hope to see you in person. Now, we're done with shows until February. And I've got the IndieCD.com con coming up in Fowler, Indiana, replacing Library / FezCon. I'm no longer important enough to have my own con. I'm hurt and wounded. But anyway, please come check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. And Molly Daniel says, have a great day getting ready for my sugar high. Well, good luck to you, sugar. Anyway, thank you for being here, Molly. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a great week. And first of all, let's get our thank yous, and then we'll get personal for a moment. But first of all, we want to say thank you to our patrons on Patreon.com. These folks keep the rising tide moving forward, and with a modest and affordable monthly stipend, just $1 a month, $12 a year, gets you my twice weekly blog. Every blog deserves a name. And this week, it's going to be a quiz on all things BKM. So get your thinking fez on and come join us at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And also, we want to thank Jeffrey Hayes for working with us on this book here, The Terrors, brand new from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, many of your favorite bookmongers. Check it out. And also, Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. This guy can do it all. He does all, not just great wraparound covers, but he also can do the graphics you'll need to help sell your books. So definitely check out what he does. Check out his Facebook page, then check out the plasmafiregraphics.com page and see more samples and ask about his indie creator-friendly pricing. You'll be glad you did, and I will be glad to see whatever he's going to do for you. As Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your reader. And now we've got a few comments. Let's see if we let's see, here we go. Library Cons in the fall became, I was getting replaced, so I feel better. We'll still call it FizCon. Thank you, Molly. I appreciate that. And stay awesome, lovelies. Hopefully I'll be able to catch a few more of these in the coming months again. Mike, Jimmy, you have been missed, my friend, and we're so glad you made time for us. Thank you so much. And good luck. And happy parenting, seriously. And hey, guys, have a great week. Stay super awesome and keep creating. Be good. You too, Kelly Austin. Love you, hun. We will see you soon. And this is likely to be the last show of the year. We will be back probably January 1st, in same place, same rotten host, maybe a different shirt. Who knows? Same Fez. And we'll be back with more conversation with you. Now, if we don't come back next week, sincerely, I want to tell you sincerely, I do appreciate you all. I thank you for being here, making time to be with me every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. Hashtag always promote. And thank you for picking up this book here. I am so indescribably proud of this book. I had a lot of great help on it. And oh, by the way, all my Patreon patrons are listed in here. Some of whom actually contributed to the book. So anyway, check this out on Amazon and on BarnesandNoble.com and more venues to come. We're working on it this week. And it's been a great year. And I have you to thank for it. I really appreciate each and every one of you and all the help you have given me throughout the years, not just my writing and my promotion and my shows and publishing, but also on a personal level. I am blessed with the best friends in the world. And I hope that regardless of what God you worship, if you worship any at all, regardless of that, I hope you have a fantastic holiday, whatever you celebrate. All right. And know that you are, wherever you're watching, you are in our hearts and the hearts of many more of the Rising Tide here. Thank you for making the Rising Tide a thing. And thank you for supporting it and me and Cookie. We are blessed. We seriously are. And Charles F. Millhouse says, Brian, we love you. You help all of us and we appreciate it. Dude, what you guys do for me, I'm going to spend the rest of my existence trying to keep up and paying you all back, because that's how the Rising Tide works. I love you, Charles. Hope you and Marianne and your family have a fantastic Christmas, and thank you for everything, my brother. And thank you, my brothers and sisters. If we aren't here next week, and we will warn people for that special episode, but otherwise we will see you January 1st at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central with a new edition for 2024 of I about said Clever Title Penny. I want to bring that back. I will bring that back this coming year. But anyway, for No Warning, because that's what you usually get is No Warning. Now tune in to Nick Tockert, please, and God, I gotta acknowledge this. Thank you, Carl. I love you, and Donna. Thank you so much. And second, and thank you, Damien. Thank you so much, brother. And thank you so much, Molly. And I love you guys too. I really do. And please, on the way out, please don't forget to give this broadcast a like. If you have not yet, please subscribe because it helps us with the algorithms. And I got a date with an angel. And Kelly Austin, speaking of angels. Yes, Brian, thank you much. I couldn't have gone this far without your patience and guidance and friendship. Back at you. And I hope you enjoy my package when you get it. Anyway, folks, as always, remember, go over to Nick's channel. You got 5 minutes to get that accomplished, and go see Daphne and Nita following that. And as always, folks, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. And as always, my friends, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome, because that's exactly what you are. Thank you for being here on I'm about to never mind further. I am so confused. I'm going to get more coffee before I talk to Michaela. And I love you all. And I hope you have a great, great Christmas holiday or whatever it is you celebrate. And may you be blessed by the God of your choice. Let's put it that way. Thank you, everyone. This is Brian Morris signing off for 2023. We'll see you in 2024, probably more than likely, maybe next week. Who knows? But anyway, take care and be good, everyone. We'll see you next time on No Warning.